Center downtown, I'm Tim Miller.
So Mayor Collins now asking for federal resources, and that's exactly what a group of scientists in our region can offer.
Ryan Weekman headed to Ann Arbor today, where he met with the researchers who look into the health of our lakes. He joins us now with a live report on what he learned. Ryan?
Yeah, guys, it's called the Great Lakes Environmental Research Lab. It's run by NOAA, and today I got to go inside their labs to see what work gets done and how it impacts us here in Toledo.
The one in my right hand is close to the Toledo water intake. That's our site. And Station 8 is further west in the Western Basin. You can see the difference in biomass, just how much they've accumulated.
This water was taken out of Lake Erie just yesterday, some of which was taken from near the Toledo intake site. It's part of a weekly test done here at the Great Lakes Environmental Research Lab in Ann Arbor. Researchers like Timothy Davis break down the cells of algae to their smallest forms to see what makes this cyanobacteria tick. Real research to the very tough questions we still have on algae, like why algae can be so bad following such a harsh winter.
Even though the ice is very thick, the entire lake didn't freeze. These cells are very, cyanobacteria have been on this planet for almost 2.5 billion years. They're very hardy.
The numbers from this testing are put directly into algae bloom outlooks. But that's only half the story when it comes to forecasting where the algae may travel across the waters of Lake Erie. Satellites that NOAA uses can monitor entire blooms with just one image.
The view from space, the satellite image, we can actually extract colors from that, and whether or not the bloom is harmful or not, we can actually determine that from that satellite image.
The scope of blooms from these images can illustrate just how vast a bloom can truly be, showing why algae can't be cleaned up like an oil spill. However, its movements can be forecasted like one, which is exactly what scientists like Steve Ruberg do.
And then we put that into a model that actually moves those pixels, let's say, that we detect, and moves them in time and space around the Western Basin, so we can determine if it's going to come up on a beach or if it's going to come encounter a water intake or something like that.
Of course, it wouldn't be research without at least some gadgets like this automated sub.
Sensors built into it, and we can turn it loose and it'll actually go out there and work by itself for about 8 to 10 hours, something like that.
All part of a big effort to forecast, research, and hopefully one day limit harmful algae blooms in the lake. Of course, a lot of big science going on up there in Ann Arbor, and we're also sharing the algae bloom forecast with you that NOAA produces. You can view those on my Twitter and Facebook pages, as well as, of course, our Storm Track weather blog. Reporting in studio, I'm meteorologist Ryan Weekman.
Great story, Ryan. Thank you. And yes,